Ammu-nation, armorer to the stars.
Hey, what's up, man?
Firing range is in the back, and all our weapons are customizable.
If you're a longtime fan to the Grand Theft Auto series, or even just playing Grand Theft Auto 5, ammu-nation is not unknown to you, or even if you play Grand Theft Auto online. It is the major retailer of firearms since almost the inception of the entire series. The concept was definitely expanded upon with Grand Theft Auto 5, with you being able to fully customize all your weapons with cosmetics, extended magazines, flashlights, suppressors, or even going full balls to the walls with buying RPGs, miniguns, or even the next gen version of the game's purchasing railguns. Grand Theft Auto 4 is where they spiced it up a little bit. Due to that game's narrative, the politics in the game, the city was cracking down a little bit more on firearms and how you can acquire them. So ammu-nation in that game isn't a thing, but rather these little hidden underground back alley rooms. That's how you purchase the weapons. You can't customize it. There's nothing too crazy about it. What you see is what you get. You can't carry as much ammunition. The game is a little bit more limiting in that sense. It's not entirely a bad thing whether you go one way or the other. Of course, given today's day and age with video games and how everything goes, any type of customization, any type of expansion of your arsenal is always going to be welcomed and more or less expected. But with Grand Theft Auto 6 and Rockstar really trying to push the envelope and break new ground here, I think it would be a good idea for them to mesh the two systems. And it gives Rockstar an opportunity to really expand on the weapon arsenal and how players acquire them. Yes, they can go the traditional route of, if you explore the world, you can find early pickups of particular weapons. That way you don't really necessarily have to progress through the story in order to unlock said weapons. I think that would be cool for them to still keep that. But in the context of, let's say, ammu-nation, right? You can find weapons that are much more quote-unquote legal. 9mm pistols, 45s. You know, you can buy, let's say, semi-automatic rifles, AR-15, hunting rifles, stuff like that. But if you want, say, a banana clip or explosive rounds, or you buy an AR-15 yet it can't be modified, you can only carry 5 to 10 rounds. It's not fully automatic. It's got to be semi-automatic. Let's say you purchase that weapon for ammu-nation, take it to a back alley black market dealer similar to what we see in Grand Theft Auto 4, and then we can pay the vendor to modify that weapon. We can pay the vendor for armor-piercing rounds. We can purchase miniguns, military-grade equipment from this retailer or back alley store. I think that would be perfect. Or even, let's say you kind of have different avenues here, right? You can go to someone that's got the hookup of military-grade equipment, or if you're looking for something a little bit more like a quote-unquote ghost weapon, you can head over to the ghetto or one of the lower-income neighborhoods and just find someone that's selling 9mm 45s. Maybe you can come across an AK-47, serial numbers completely scraped off. For further expansion and really an extra incentive to get to know these types of characters or do extra things in the game, you can do favors. Or, you know, in Grand Theft Auto 4, the more you hang out with someone, the more they liked you, eventually they will give you favors in return. A big one, if I remember off the top of my head, I might get this mixed up with who it was, but if Packy liked you enough, you can basically call in a car bomb on any vehicle you want. If Jacob liked you enough, I believe he'll pull up with some weapons in his trunk at a discounted price, or they might have been free. I don't remember, but you can bring that system over into Grand Theft Auto 6. You do enough favors for a particular vendor or a particular guy, he starts selling, you know, stuff at a discounted price, or he comes up with something a little extra on the side. He might go into someone else's market. And what I mean by that is, you know, you go to a gang member, normally he's giving you quote-unquote typical type of stuff, 45s, 9mm, yet you're a consistent customer, so he comes across, let's say, an RPG or a light machine gun, something you would go to the military hookup for, but he came across it, so fuck it, he's gonna kick it down to you for like a 50% off type deal. Yo, and then you get this type of stuff, right? You get a 9mm, you commit a bunch of crimes, it's easier to get away from the police, yet if you get busted or if you get killed, quote unquote, inside the game with these ghost weapons, you know, there's extra punishments in place, whether it be, you know, the cops are going to take extra money from you, or if you get busted with the ghost weapon, not only do all your weapons get stripped from you, but there's a little bit of a penalty where, let's say you got that ghost 45 from a Vago, right? That Vago, after you getting arrested, his prices are going to soar for a short period amount of time because, you know, there's now eyes on him because you were busted with a ghost weapon, and most people know that he is the source for that type of stuff. I don't know, man, just spitballing. I know there's been a lot of rumors about Grand Theft Auto 6 lately, and for me, I think that's a good way for them to really lean a little bit more into the whole quote-unquote crime simulation that Grand Theft Auto gets the reputation for. and that extra level of quote-unquote realism. I know Red Dead Redemption is more of the realistic take rather than Grand Theft Auto, but holy shit if they can pull something off like that. I think it would not only be impressive, but there's so many different ways to just mess with a type of system like that. And then you're bringing in a little bit of nostalgia from that whole Grand Theft Auto 4 era. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about that, you know, ammu-nation, not so much the history, but you know, where it can go with the series moving forward. But let me know what you guys think. Would you enjoy ammu-nation? Would you enjoy the whole underground system, or even a mashup of the two systems like I suggested in this video? Let's talk down in the comments section. But like always, guys, my name is Cynic. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.